Okay, I feel like my lipstick's uneven. By the way, I was decluttering my lip products, and that video is probably up by the time you're seeing this. And I kind of rediscovered this Wander Beauty lip setter duo, and I'm wearing the shade On the Mauve, and it's like a lip liner on one side and then a lipstick on the other. And this color is like the prettiest pink. Like, it's not a pink. It's just like a little deeper, but not super deep. Like, why have I been sleeping on this? Okay, anyway, I'm just like really pumped about it. So we've got our coffee. I hope you've got yours. Today I figured we'd do an anti-haul and wish list. I do these once a month. And it's funny, every time I sit down to kind of plan one of these and I go through like Sephora's what's new section and Ulta's what's new section, I always feel like, oh, certainly there's not enough new stuff to talk about. And then as I'm going through, I end up finding too much to talk about. So I always try to narrow it down. We'll see. Like I said, I have an entire playlist of these. If you're wanting to binge some, I can link the playlist down in the description box as well as up in that little eye up there. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. I'd love to have you join our little happy corner of the internet by subscribing. I upload 3 videos a week. I do beauty stuff, but I also do lifestyle, vlogging, cooking, home, clothing, all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like today's list, I have a lot of wish list items that I'm gonna need to just talk myself out of, so that might be a big piece of today's video, is me talking myself out of things. I just feel like there's a lot of cool, weird, new stuff launching that actually kind of sounds cool. Okay, I did want to take a second to thank today's sponsor, which is ShopTagr. I've worked with them in the past. ShopTagr is a free online app that helps you when you're shopping online. You can save items that you're interested in buying, and it will notify you when those items go on sale or when they go back in stock. Recently, I was wanting to buy another shade of my favorite blush, the MAC Glow Play blushes. I wanted to get the more pinky shade. I got an email notification in my inbox that it was back in stock because that shade had been out of stock. And so I was finally able to buy it. And by the way, I love it. I love it so much. So that's why I love ShopTagr, and that's why I love partnering with them. So the way I use it is on my computer, I download the ShopTagr browser button. And so then anytime I'm shopping online on one of my favorite sites and I see something that I'm interested in possibly buying in the future, I'll click the little ShopTagr button and I can choose for it to notify me when it has any price change, if it goes on sale. You can save items to multiple lists. I have mine organized into like wish list, which are items I'm interested in buying, and then my old favorites. So these are ones that I typically am repurchasing and I'd much rather buy them when they're on sale. And you get notifications via email, or if you download the ShopTagr mobile app, you can also get push notifications to your phone, which I think is awesome. You can now view coupon codes at checkout, and they just launched a new cashback feature. I think it's incredible that this is a free app. This is the thing that so many of you guys hear me talk about in a video, and then you end up tweeting me like weeks later saying, wait, what was that one app you talked about that tells you when something goes on sale? So this is what it is, ShopTagr. If you are interested in checking it out, it's free. I have a link down in the description box. You can click it and download ShopTagr to use and organize your shopping and hopefully save some money in the process. Thank you so much, ShopTagr, for sponsoring today's video. Let's dive into our anti-haul and wish list. So I'm gonna start with Ulta. There I have like all these tabs open for separate things, and I have like 15 Ulta ones and like 5 Sephora ones. We're gonna start with Ulta. I'll try to weed through some of these, but the first launch that I saw the other day that I was like, wait, what? And so I had to look further into it, is this new launch from Becca. I feel like I haven't heard anything about Becca in a very long time. And they're launching this Zero line. So they have this Zero face and lip glass highlighter for $24. And then they also have this Zero no pigment foundation. I'm sorry, no pigment? I don't understand. So I was, of course, doing a little bit further research. So the foundation is $36. So basically it said it's a makeup and skincare hybrid that's gonna smooth and blur your appearance of your skin, but it's also supposed to hydrate it all day. But it is transparent. So again, there really is no pigment. They're not lying about it. So in my head, I'm like, so then is it just a primer? Could it just be used as a primer? Because I feel like with something like this that's blurring and kind of mattifying but still hydrating, that's a primer. So you could, in theory, use any primer you have that already does that and just wear that. Because they're saying basically, if you're wanting to have a, if you're having a day where you're not wanting to do like a full face of makeup, you can just put this on and it kind of perfects some parts of your skin without having to put foundation on. But again, primers can do that. So I don't think I'm gonna buy it because again, I just don't know that I would use it enough. If I'm wearing no makeup, I'm just wearing no makeup. But really quickly, the Becca Zero highlighter thing looks kind of like it's in lip gloss type format, if you will. It's a multi-use crystal clear gloss. It catches and reflects light for a glass-like glow. It says you can put it on the high points of your face, you can put it on your lips to get a super glossy shine, but it says it doesn't have the sticky feel. That doesn't quite make sense to me because I'm like, well then, how? But yeah, it says non-stick, comfortable wear, because that's the thing. Anytime I've tried like glossy-like products as a face gloss, it always is sticky. It's just weird. Your hair gets stuck to it. Like it doesn't stay the way you want it. So again, this would probably be something that I'm slightly interested in, maybe more interested in this than the other product. But I guess I just don't understand how it works. The pictures make it look beautiful. This is one, the PYT Beauty Everyday Powder Blush. I don't know anything about this brand. I really don't. But it has kind of stamped in the blush, no BS. So I'm assuming they're trying to say like, there's like no crummy ingredients in it. I don't know. I'm looking at the lightest shade, which is called Exhale. It's super, super light. But sometimes, since I do have slightly fairer skin, right now I have a little bit of self-tanner on, although it's wearing off all patchily. Don't look at it too closely, guys. Stop looking at it. Sometimes that can look so beautiful. No, I really don't need a powder blush right now. It's probably just gonna sit on my wish list for a while, but I definitely think it looks nice. The ingredients, it says it's paraben-free, phthalate-free, silicone-free, blah, 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 fragrance-free, talc-free, vegan, hypoallergenic. It's got jojoba seed oil and vitamin E, so it does seem to have a lot of good ingredients, so I'm thinking about it. Here's one that's a little bit more inexpensive. It's from Pacifica and it's their Twinkle Paint Liquid Shadow. It's $12, but this color Baby Stars looks so pretty to me. I have a feeling the way I would probably use this, it's got like a little doe foot. I would probably get some off of the doe foot and tap it on top of my lid. That's typically how I use products like this anyway. And I feel like I don't give Pacifica enough credit. I've tried little bits of their stuff here and there, and I feel like it's just been kind of hit or miss. And so I feel like I need to give more of their stuff a try, I guess is what I'm saying. So vegan and cruelty free. And yeah, it says it's pretty sheer. It's got fruit water, a subtle pop of color and shimmer, that's what I like. I like a more sheer wash of like that glitter. Cause again, then you could pop it on top of whatever eye look you're doing and it can really amp it up, especially like if you've worn the same makeup all day and you're just wanting a little extra something for nighttime. I feel like this kind of a product is really pretty. Here's something, Smashbox just released this, the Mindful 5 line. And so they have this Custom Glow Lip Balm. It says it's a blend of 5 key ingredients and 5 wellness benefits. So the wellness benefits are it moisturizes, smooths, conditions, nourishes, and adjusts to your own shade of pink. The 5 key ingredients are hemp seed oil, chamomile, jojoba oil, sunflower oil, and apricot oil. And it also says you could use it on your cheeks. Interesting. I like those kinds of products that kind of like blend to your own lip color. I don't know why, I've always liked them. I think it's because I know I can put it on without a mirror and it looks like I'm trying harder than I really am. You know what I mean? I treat it like a lip balm, but it makes me look a little more put together. So 18 bucks is expensive, but not compared to a lot of other things out there. Like if you did see that lip declutter I was talking about earlier, I just got rid of a Dior one that's kind of similar, although I'm pretty sure it's double the price, but it was just so old I had to get rid of it, but I loved it. So definitely this one's on my radar for real. I really might actually buy that because that's one of the few, you know, when I do these videos, it's so, I always say this, but it's so healthy for me because a lot of times just talking about them is enough. I don't end up feeling this like dying need to actually own them, but like this is something I'm like, I could see that in my purse being used all the time. So I actually did just add that to my cart. Okay, so the other part of their Mindful 5 line is this Nourishing Face Primer Serum. So it's in packaging reminiscent of the Smashbox primer oil stuff, if you remember that. And I remember liking that okay. I just didn't use it enough. So it's got cannabis sativa hemp seed oil as one of the 5, primer oil complex. What is that? Red algae, green tea, and prebiotics. So I thought the Mindful 5 was going to be like across the board the same 5, but I guess they're just doing whatever 5 they want to do for each thing. That's fine. I'm kind of excited for Smashbox because I feel like I had forgotten about them a lot. And these kinds of things, I'm like, this is the first launch from Smashbox in a while that I'm like, ooh, ooh, wait, tell me more, please. So that's always exciting. I don't think I'm gonna buy this, but it says it's anti-redness, anti-irritation, moisturizes all day, adds radiance, nourishes, smooths, primes, and preps. It says the prebiotic helps balance skin's microbiome and boosts skin's defense against skin stress. So I like the idea of it, but I also know myself, I already have like a serum regimen I typically do before I ever get to putting on makeup. And I wouldn't need this in addition to what I'm already doing, if that makes sense. So probably won't get. Oh, okay. I should have started with this. Did y'all know that Ulta has a Harry Potter makeup collection? It's literally Harry Potter and Ulta, and they have these beauty lip crayons, they have brushes, they have palettes, scrunchies, I think they have other stuff, but they're all based on different things. So like the palettes they have are based on the 4 different houses, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, etc. These crayons, they have 4 different shades, these lip crayons. There's Amortentia, Expecto Patronum, Hogwarts Letters, and Order of the Phoenix. Oh my gosh. So I think if I got one, it'd be Expecto Patronum. It just looks like a nice nude color. But they're $10. I want it because it's Harry Potter, but I also know I probably won't use it, but I can certainly just love looking at it. The thing I really might buy is the Harry Potter and Ulta Deathly Hallows brush kit. So it's got 4 brushes. It is $25 though, but the brushes look decent. There's like a powder brush, a blush brush, and 2 eye brushes. And they're labeled, like the big one is called the Deathly Hallows. Then there's the Cloak is the blush one. Then there's the Stone and the Wand, which makes up the Deathly Hallows. So it's just cool, okay? And the brush handles look like Dementors, and I just think this is the coolest thing in the world. So, okay, did you know that Covergirl launched these new quads? So they're VV reminiscent of the e.l.f. bite-sized quads. I mean, the reality is they're a quad. It's not like e.l.f. invented them, obviously. But just like the shape of it reminds me of that. But anyway, you know, a rectangle. Okay. So it looks like they've got 6 of them, but they're $10.99. And so there's the part of me that gives pause to that because I'm like, but the e.l.f. ones are like $3. So it's like, I can't spend $11. So I think that'd be something, you know, I'd add it to my ShopTagr account, whatever, wait till it goes on sale, get a coupon if you're thinking about it. And so I was looking through the quads this morning and I was like, I don't know that any of them are like just right for me, that I need to buy it. But then of course there's the YouTuber me that's like curious about the formula, you know? I feel like CoverGirl's shadow formula can kind of be up and down for me. The one I was looking at just because it looks so pretty is Desert Glamping. It's got like this pinkish, this brown, some bronzes, a gold, and it just looks really pretty, very much like a fall quad. So that's one, again, I'm thinking about. I would definitely wait till it goes on sale if I ever did it. I see that right now, like when I'm filming this anyway, Ulta is like buy 2, get 1 free, but I don't need 3 CoverGirl products right now. So anyway, those kinds of deals kill me. Buy 2, get 1 free. I'm like, really? I mean, it's a deal, but is it? All right, so here's a weird one, but I'm probably gonna buy this. It's from Makeup Revolution. It's their Flick and Go eyeliner. It's $9, and just look at the shape of it. I don't really understand. So it looks like it's truly a liner, but it's like on a brush. Is that a brush, or is it says it's really easy to apply. It has a unique felt tip top, which allows application in just 1 sweep. Small tip allows for precise application. So there's 1 review, 1 star, and it just says, horrible, terrible product, don't waste your money. So I kind of still want to try it because I've really liked the other Makeup Revolution liner that I think they discontinued, the Renaissance Flick. Even though I don't think this is liquid, it looks like it's maybe more of a cream. I like that though. I like doing liner on the top. So I'm going to add this to cart. I might give it the old college try, and well, if it's awful, then it's awful. But okay, this is one I want to defer to you guys. Would you be interested in me trying this? This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. So they've had like their Pretty Fresh tinted moisturizer. I did try that in a video, I think a while ago. I can link below. I liked it okay, but it wasn't a favorite. It just didn't wow me. And I like that kind of coverage, like a lighter coverage. So this one's $16. They have a lot of shades. I need to actually do a shade match, but I was looking at Fair 30 in. It's got medium buildable coverage, natural skin finish. It's got coconut water, hyaluronic acid. So it gives you that kind of hydration. It's alcohol-free, fragrance-free, oil-free. I'm like, dang. So I think this is one I'm interested in enough to try, But I was wondering if you guys were curious too. Like, should I try it in a video or should I just be trying it behind the scenes and let you guys know in the future? So let me know what you'd like to see. Either way, I think I am gonna order it. I just, like I said, need to find my shade. Okay, L'Oreal launched, I don't know if it's like a summer line, but it's this gold Mirage thing, and it's the shimmering eyeshadow. They're $12.99, which is, I mean, that's for one shadow. I don't know, Jess, but they have this pink one that looks so pretty. I love it. It's called Pink Quartz. In this picture, it kind of looks more like it's pulling a little more bronze, like a bronzy pink, but I love that. That's my favorite thing. So I'm thinking about that one just because I'm just a sucker for it, man, and that's what I wear. So I think I am gonna add that one to my bag because I know myself and that's something I actually would use. But they have a couple other shades. There's Sandstone, which is more gold. There's Opalite, which looks just like a lighter kind of opal color. And Tiger's Eye is more of like a bronzy gold. So popping over to Sephora, I only have a couple things here. There's this iconic London brand I really don't know anything about, but I'm seeing a lot of their stuff on Sephora's site. If I'm being honest, I thought Iconic London was more of like a drugstore brand. Like I thought that they would be around $10 to $15-ish, but they're like $25 and above. So I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm confusing it with. Y'all gotta, I feel like I haven't worn lipstick in a while, so you guys gotta like let me know. So this is their Prep Set Glow Hydrating Spray. It's 27 bucks. They have two different shades. There's the darker one called Glow, and then there's the original. And it says it's gonna make any skin tone radiant and glossy. So there's green tea, there's chamomile extract, vitamin E. So it's got some antioxidants. Oh, and caffeine, interesting. Well, see this, it says, and it's got caffeine to combat the look of dark circles around your eyes, but it's a spray. Like I don't picture myself really focusing in on that area. And just looking at it, I'm like, that looks like super glowy. Like, there is a point where, for me, it's too glowy, especially in a spray where no matter how good the mister is, it's still hard to get a perfectly even swath of spray all over your face. And so that's something that I'm like, I think I can anti-haul that. It looks really pretty, but I wouldn't use it, and I don't know that I would trust it all over my face. Drunk Elephant released a micellar water. I love me some Drunk Elephant, okay? Let me start with that. I really do. Like right now I'm using their Protini moisturizer. It is one of my favorites. I use their Glycolic Night Serum. It is one of my favorites. So I have favorites from the brand, okay? But a $28 micellar water, I'm like, you can get micellar waters in the drugstore and they can be, I mean, they're doing the same thing. For me, I would never get it because I don't use micellar water, but I feel like people that do, you run through it decently fast. So I will say, looking a little farther, it does have ceramides in it, which is like 80 thumbs up from me. That's why I like CeraVe so much, because they have so many ceramides in them. So I think that's great. I'm sure there's good skincare in it. If you're just buying something to quickly cleanse your face and then you're gonna be putting other skincare on your skin, do you really need this nice of a micellar water? That's all. It's not to say it's not bad, because like I said, looking at it, looks like it's got really good ingredients, but those are just my thoughts, okay? So I know that Kat Von D's brand, she like left it, and so now it's KVD Vegan Beauty. And if you look into what KVD is now supposed to stand for, since it no longer stands for Kat Von D, it's actually kind of funny. Okay, so just look into it. It just made me giggle. I'm like, this is a stretch. Y'all should have just changed the name completely. Anyway, that's besides the point. So they've come out with this new Shake Primer, and it's $22, and it's an eye primer. Hold on, I'm watching a video about how it works because I do not understand this. It's invisible, 100% vegan. It looks like it comes out as kind of a color, and then it does become transparent on any skin tone. So it looks like, based on their swatches of like with and without primer on different skin tones, it looks like it works. I mean, this is literally a video for this brand, so I'm intrigued. To be honest, I was ready to anti-haul it, but now looking into it a little bit more, it looks like you just shake it and then you squeeze a little bit out and you apply it like normal eye primer. I mean, it's an eye primer, so it's supposed to like hold on to shadow all day. It's supposed to lock in the color. If you're someone that struggled with other eye primers looking maybe like ashy on you, this would be a really good eye primer for you. So I don't use eye primer enough. I probably won't buy this, but it is interesting. If you're just like wanting a new one, or you know what I mean? Or maybe you feel like other ones aren't working, because it does, the reviews look a little split. It's 3.7 out of 5 stars, but there's only like 20 reviews, so there's not a ton yet. And it says a lot of people are saying that the colors of the shadows you put on top definitely are more vibrant, which is interesting since it is transparent. This is one that's like eye candy for me. I think it'll sit on a wish list for a while. I don't own anything from the brand Patrick Ta. This is this Major Beauty Headlines Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. So it's like a duo where one of them's a cream, one of them's a powder, and I think they're supposed to be kind of hand in hand. And 34 bucks. It looks pretty. If I got one, I would get the She's That Girl duo. It's like a softer pink, but they have 3 other ones. They have more of a bronzed color, they have more of a berry color, and then more of like a peachy one. And when I was reading the reviews earlier today, a lot of people were like, this is amazing. It's my new favorite blush. Like the cream looks amazing. The powder looks amazing. So like I said, I would wait till like a Sephora sale or something. I don't think I would buy this full price, but it definitely does look nice. And I do love me some cream blush. Whew, so that's everything I wanted to talk about today. I love doing these. Like I said, I feel good. I feel like I talked myself out of a lot. There are a couple things in my Ulta cart, and actually I have a little Ulta gift card I've been wanting to use. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you ShopTagr for sponsoring this video. Like I said, if you are interested in downloading ShopTagr, it is completely free. It is such an amazing way to organize your shopping, get notified when things go on sale, when they go back in stock. You can download ShopTagr for free with the link in the description box. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.